welcome to the OpTic Preshow, Stage 4, LA Thieves home series. We're going to have Nate stop by later on to give us a little bit of a rundown as to how his home series is going to go down. This episode, like every other episode of the OpTic Preshow, is brought to you by none other than Mavix. Sit on one and understand the difference. Sit on one and...
Just like... Never mind.
No,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
What is early?
Man,
Please,
come on.
please.
What are you going to say?
TST boys
Yeah.
in the house.
Woo.
Shout out Hitch, shout out Jorge, not George, and my man Blake Cizelle. The third best sniper that's ever touched the sticks in OpTic.
Wait, who's the second?
Oh shit, actually you're number 5 now.
Oh,
Why?
dang, the
It's
rank.
like
Does Bruce got me beat?
It's like Bruce,
You can't say D-treats.
hold on, Bruce,
Formal.
Karma, Formal, me. Oh shit, I forgot these treats.
I mean,
Fuck.
Predator 2.
Predator, no.
Blake's down there.
Predator and
I mean,
Pomage
he's
were
good,
like, Pomage,
Pomage is like 8th, so then Blake's like 7th.
yeah. Pomage is way down there because,
Yeah.
you know, I mean, I love the dude to death, but I don't play sniper
I
lobbies.
think I get
Whoa.
it.
I
Yeah,
will
you don't
say this
play
about
pubs.
Pomage. If you're watching, guess what? Pomage removed the crosshairs from his screen, and I got to dap him up for that. No crosshairs for him. So no crosshairs, no steady aim. He's doing his thing. Shout out to Pomage. Pomage, you just moved up 1.
Did he really?
Yeah.
That's dope.
Wow.
I didn't know.
I didn't know you
I
could do
didn't
that.
even know you
Yeah,
could
I
do
know
that.
Oh yeah,
That's actually
you've been
kinda
able to
sick.
do that. All right, so as I was saying, obviously this episode is brought to you by Mavix. Thank you for stopping by, gentlemen. What's the deal? How long are you guys here for? Why are you guys here? As usual, just content for the month?
Yeah, for OpTic content, and obviously whenever we're in town, we like to make some personal content, play some soccer.
How far
play
away
some
do you guys
Warzone.
live from each other?
Like an hour.
So it wouldn't be hard for them to get together.
I mean, yeah, he will have
Besides
to travel
Hitch.
down, but
Yeah.
Huh?
Besides
Hitch will
He's
Hitch.
have
talking
Hitch
about,
will
he's
have-
talking about for you guys for like
For trivia, for you guys.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
no.
Because we got to figure that out with Diesel and Hutch too. But
Oh,
they
for
also
sure.
live like 2 hours away from each other.
Yep.
Mostly
Yeah.
because Hutch doesn't like to work more than 4 hours a day, which means that he has to live in an affordable place.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Because Esme can only carry the household for so long. You know what I mean?
I get that.
Shout out Esme. Thank you for taking care of my brother. What happened last week? Last week we only have one match. I don't like
One
that.
match, 3-1.
3-1 Paris Legion.
Did well.
Yep.
Yep, we lost to Control. That I don't think we should have lost because I didn't see Seth lose a single gunfight
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
whole
he
time.
was
You
on
sit.
fire.
You always sit behind Matt. I sit behind Seth, and I don't think I saw Seth lose a gunfight for an hour.
I know.
It was crazy. That's
Yeah.
the best I've seen Seth play in a minute.
But I mean, they
Yeah?
were playing really well.
Yeah.
Well, Formal was fucking going off too. I mean, obviously, the competition is obviously an indicator there.
Yeah, you always have Dashy and our boys, so when Formal and Seth are doing great, you're like, oh, they're back. Like,
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, they've never left. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
they
saying?
never
Don't
left,
call it a
that's what I'm
comeback.
They,
LL Cool
they
J.
just forget because of the new kids, you know
When
what I'm
I'm
saying?
alone in my room, sometimes I
I
stare
wonder
at
how
the
long
wall.
you get to be the new kid. Is
I
there
don't
like
know.
2
No.
years.
2 years,
2
you think?
years.
You think?
I think 2 years.
Do you think Bruce is still, because they always call them the young guns.
Yeah.
Oh, that's just because
They're
Matt
young.
and Seth
Well,
are
because
ancient.
they're ancient.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
That's
they're, what are they,
different. That's-
25, 26?
They're almost like the same age, I feel like.
Yeah, 26.
Yep.
27.
I saw a Rocket
How old
League
are they?
clip today.
How old are you?
28. Yeah, so they should be
we're-
around.
Yeah, so you're ancient too.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
So
In,
friendly
in
fire.
gamer
That's
years,
the
I'm
only
ancient.
reason.
But that's why it's fun.
Yeah.
I like being older.
Yeah, we're about to hit the 30s.
And plus, I
age.
look like I'm 19, so
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
helpful.
If you shave, you're 18 for sure.
If I shave, they're going to be like, can you play in
Shave.
a Warzone tournament? Your mom's got to sign a
Shave.
waiver.
Shave?
Shave?
Just stubble.
Where? I'm kidding. All right, so
Brought
this
to you by
week,
Manscaped.
we have two matches. We're playing Seattle Surge, and then we are the marquee matchup on Sunday against Los Angeles Thieves, who just made another roster change.
Yeah, I could never tell who's on that team, honestly. They make a roster change
That's-
every week.
Every pre-show, you could talk about the roster.
Well,
We
we're
could
gonna
just go
talk
ahead
to
and
Nate
put
Chat later on today, and we can ask his thoughts on that.
Yeah.
We're currently sitting in 5th place, 25 points behind Ultra. Ultra obviously won that one homestand. It will take one homestand for us to lap them. Hopefully it's this one, right?
Yep.
The major.
The major.
Yeah.
Yeah, the major.
So ready
More
for
and
the
more, I
major.
keep getting excited at the fact that in 2 weeks we're gonna be playing on land.
land.
I can't go. You can't go. Like the only staff is able to go. We put Paige down as the COVID compliance officer.
Right.
Okay.
So that's pretty cool. But camera people go first, content first. I'll try to sneak in.
I'm sure you'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll let you.
I think
sure
I
you'll
think
be
you can
fine.
manage.
Yeah, what if Hasser and I both show up at the same time? Who are they
Then
going
you
to let
guys
in?
just fight, and whoever wins,
Rock, paper,
gets to stay.
scissors.
He's got the length. I don't know, it'd be a good fight. No, he's like fucking.
His reach.
Yeah, his reach. But he's gonna wang me. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I know what lanes you're talking about.
Yeah,
Check your temperature before you fight.
yeah. Well, hopefully it's good. I mean, you know, their ownership group has ownership in that stadium, so
Yeah.
I think he gets precedence over me. Anyway. Excited to have you guys on. What do you guys think of the league so far? Obviously, the viewership's been a little bit on the decline, but I don't understand why people get so surprised on it. Like as the year progresses,
It happens every year.
We're like 3. I don't get it. I don't know if it's people because of drama, if it's talking points. I don't know how people forget that for the last 14 years, and I mean this, for the last 14 years, it's gone that way.
Yeah.
Right? It was worse back in the day when we had champs in April, and we still had to play the same game that we played champs on
Until
for 2
November.
more things.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it was like that. In AW, there were like 700 league matches at one point,
Yeah.
and so people would watch the first ones, and then slowly but surely. I mean, I think they got below. Like 4K viewers at
Yeah.
one point, because I think at that time it was on MLG.TV as well.
Yeah.
So it's like it's nothing new. Also, the Champions League was on. Also, Valorant's popping right now. I mean, Rocket League's popping. There's a bunch
Warzone's
of
popping up.
I mean,
Yeah,
that's,
Warzone as
to me,
well.
like I think Warzone shares a lot of the same viewer pools because there's never been another Call of Duty, and whether or not you consider Warzone an esport
Yeah.
is
Right.
up for debate. But like there are professional Warzone players averaging 15,000 views every stream.
Yeah, I mean, I think
And it's
lately
like,
too,
that
all the
shares the same
Warzone
pools.
tournaments have been going on
Well,
too.
and then you have a bit of the CDL pros getting into those Warzone tournaments
Exactly.
as well, so you have a little bit of crossover, not just from the viewership, but from the talent too.
I think there needs
So-
to be some sort of tournament where you can incorporate the two somehow. Have
Multiplayer and
have
Warzone?
have some sort of like get up to the finals, prep for the finals, and have the finals of a Warzone tournament and
It's
the
just
finals
so-
of the CDL at the
I
same
could
time,
see it
something like
if they
that.
were the same engine.
Yeah.
Maybe
Well, yeah,
maybe
I mean,
next
I'm not
year.
talking about like the same people playing. I'm just talking
Oh,
about
yeah.
broadcasted at the same time.
Yeah, I got you.
Like
A red zone sort of thing?
right. Like you get to the finals. There's 3 Warzone games, and you do. Or 5 Warzone games, you do the first 2, then you play finals of the Cold War, then the last 3, something like that. Like, there's just
Jeez.
got to be a way to integrate it
Did you guys see the statue that they put outside of the Verdansk Stadium?
No.
for Empire.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I
It's like,
was
it's like,
talking
the, it's like
about
the
it.
CDL trophy, and then all of their
Oh.
banners.
Their
on the
banners
summit.
are like,
Yeah,
that's sick.
That's really
That's
cool.
so-
Just
That's
the,
actually dope.
just a
That's
nod
the
to
coolest,
multiplayer to the
man.
pros is
Yeah,
awesome.
but I don't think that's enough.
No,
Personally.
it's not.
No, I don't
No.
think that's enough. I think
No,
I think
I mean-
Activision needs to do a little bit more. I don't think
Agree,
that
yeah.
I don't think we have the same sort of. They're trying, right? I'm not.
Yeah.
Right.
It's tough for me to judge them because I get along with everybody in the back office because they're just obviously like I know that they're trying their best to put out a product, but because of how big the company is, it sometimes falters in some
Yeah.
cases, and I hate to do that, but we're not doing enough. We're not. The fact that we have only one skin for the rest of the for the rest of the season and not additional drops for for us
Right.
to be able to
There's just so much-
monetize a little bit more. I don't know.
There's
right?
just so much going on in Warzone, and the people playing Warzone didn't invest all this money to have, you know what I mean? To
Yeah.
have teams and to have franchises.
Yeah.
And you look at other esports like Rocket League. Whenever a Rocket League team wins a tournament, they get their own title, and only 4 people in the world have their
so
title.
cool,
That's
dude.
crazy.
So like
So
the
cool.
Energy guys just won, and Musty is the sub. So the 3 guys that won and Musty, all 3 got, or all
That's
4
so dope.
got
Got their
a
own
like
title.
finals title, and it's so sick. I mean, if every pro player go into league play, every pro player should have it should say pro beside it.
yeah.
Like you know what I mean? Like
Or a
it's
little
something-
symbol that shows.
yeah, something like that, and then maybe like
And think about it like if you get picked up, right, and then you get benched, it doesn't say pro. Oh, I guess it would say pro.
would
Yeah,
still say
I
pro.
mean,
But if you get
played in the league,
Yeah, if you played in the league,
Or
you
even
should
a
have
sub. A sub should have a pro.
sub should too.
yeah, it'd be awesome.
I don't know. I think that there's a lot of things that can be done, will be done.
it's hard it's
yeah.
hard with COD, man. So many moving pieces. I mean, you got to think like right now at Activision, specifically in Call of Duty, how many people do you think are working on different things? There's people updating Cold War. There's people trying to improve Cold War. There's people working on. There's zillions of people working on Warzone and trying to improve Warzone, getting ready for the next Call of Duty, and then getting ready for the next Warzone the new
Warzone map.
Yeah, integration there. I mean, dude, they do so much.
Go on.
I was gonna say that I like the fact that they reskinned Warzone and that's it. Like I don't mind that. I don't want to see, like I don't mind what we have right now. I don't. I personally, obviously, I don't play enough to hate it.
Yeah.
So every single time that I play, I have a good experience.
Yeah.
But I know that I like this better than the one that we just had.
Yeah, this map is more vibrant, and the buildings in general just have different like escape rooms.
There's so
There's
many
like
more
little
points of
windows
entry.
here, there
So
that
many
you
more.
like make plays and stuff. So it actually helps the game a lot be more more fun for sure.
Every World War II game ever made has been dull because I guess it's because the pictures and the video footage we have of World War II, people just,
I mean, it's
all
all
in
like
black and
mud
white.
and gray.
It's all
Yeah.
muddy
You know.
and sepia. And it's like, like the world wasn't like that. Like,
There was
there
more
were
beautiful
colors.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Think about it, right? It's like 50 years.
Like pre-smog.
Pre-smog, 50 years of no pollution. It looked way better back then than it does today.
The trees were probably
I heard a
greener.
rumor, though. I don't know. I never really looked it up. That the Vanguard, which is the rumored next Call of Duty game, is like the continuation if World War II never stopped.
Yeah, it's like a
alternate theoretical
reality.
World War II.
Okay. So
it's like an alternate reality
So
where
I don't
World
know.
War II never ended.
I mean, Black Ops kind of changed it with the whole Cold War thing because like
True.
they cared for a little bit about it being Cold War, and now I'm shooting like the king of Tutankhamun Og that shoots purple pineapple tracers.
That's kind of how it was in Black Ops 1 too. Black Ops 1 was a very old school style game, but it was still very vibrant.
Yeah.
So that's like my biggest concern.
This is a callback to our last conversation, but I have to give praise where it's due. The best thing that has, especially for us, I am a patch notes nerd. I love looking through the patch notes, knowing what changed. Whoever they hired, whoever they assigned to start writing their patch notes, the language in there literally completely flipped. It used to be like just it sounded like legal jargon.
Yeah, I
it
thought
was
it was
terrible
Elon
to read.
Musk that was writing down
literally,
the patch notes. I was like, I don't know what the update
and now
is.
it's like we wanted to make the AR a little more balanced, so we buffed the Krig a little bit, nerfed the AMAX a little bit. We're
now it
going to
makes
keep an
sense.
eye on this. It's so transparent. And the more transparency to the player base is just better.
There's actually been a lot of
really
updates
nice.
for Warzone 2 lately, so I actually enjoyed that.
look, again, I don't mind the reskin. I hope that Warzone in the future. There's so much room to add different like locations, like houses here, houses, like in points of interest. That it's. I think it's good. I think we're going on the right route.
Yeah.
If we continue to have that map, we just do the iteration. I mean, what's that grid? The big tall grid thing?
Array.
Yeah.
Array. Like Array. They just brought back Array. Like that's dope. Take it out and then add something else. Put Crash in the middle somewhere. Like that's that's where I want it to go. Personally, I think it's really good. I don't know. It's just again the fact that it's in private lobbies. You guys are in it. The fact that World Series of Warzone is in private lobbies. I think it's gonna give us a good indicator as to whether or not it could be a viable competitive thing.
Yeah.
I don't think that. I mean, if you look at it, right now, like the teams are. Team Blake, Team Scump, Team Karma, who has Scump and Formal, and it's about them. It's not OpTic Chicago competing. It's not Energy. It's not OpTic. It's not what is it? Fucking Thieves. Like, it's literally the captain's name. I don't know if that was done on purpose. I haven't really bothered to ask. So
I think for the Warzone, for the World Series, it's going to be like that. But I hope in the future they do integrate the teams. Like imagine.
Do you
the
you
orgs.
think you believe in Warzone like that?
Yeah,
Personally, yeah.
That's what I'm excited to see right now. Because right now, competitive Warzone is just kill race. So everyone like it's 2v2.
It's just there's certain formats that work.
So
like 2v2 head to head is a kill race
game,
is a beautiful
but at the same
game.
time, it's not like competitive because you're not.
Right. No, there's
it's
still so much variance.
Whoever
You can never
sees the
go
most
to
bots.
Right. You can never go to a LAN and play against each other that way.
Yeah, competing against all the other good players to see who's the best.
As much as you can boil down that RNG in the game, the better.
So
putting in the same lobby.
The problem there is the same thing that I guess in this scenario, like creators are okay with it because they're signing up for it to be that, right? The problem that they have right now is like it's skill-based matchmaking.
Yeah.
They don't want that because they want to be able to run into and run through lobbies.
Yeah.
In this case, they're signing up for it, so they don't have a problem with it because they're signing up for it,
Yeah.
which is the right way to do it. If people want to be that competitive and only want to play against the best of the best to truly know how good they are,
Exactly. Against all their good top players.
It's good, dude. Every gunfight is going to be interesting.
That's how Fortnite started.
Because if you watch Warzone, if you watch Call of Duty, you're going to know pretty much every name in that bracket.
Everyone, yeah.
And so, like, what we were saying is, like, I'm the most excited for Gulag matches. Because when someone goes to the Gulag, it's like you can see exactly who you're about to play. Which
I'm
is
excited to see if anybody
hype.
gets turkey lurks. Like whenever you jump out of the heli and you shoot somebody before they
someone
land.
Gets lurked.
Somebody's gonna get lurked.
Somebody is, dude.
The whole tournament starts off terribly in 8 seconds.
I don't know how many games there are, but like around game 3, if there's like 5 games, everyone's gonna know where people are landing and stuff, and like knowing who to push.
That's what's so good about Fortnite is people put their stamp on places. It was like Aiden versus Nick Merckx is tilted. And then you had those boys that kept fighting over the pirate ship in the water, and one guy 3-0'd him for the pirate ship.
Literally what I'm excited to watch.
It's such a narrative that the current game doesn't really have a narrative unless the game's tight.
Yeah,
exactly.
I literally cannot wait. That's actually a good point. Who's gonna own
what DOI on the map?
That's dope.
Trying to be
Who
the
owns
Boner
TV
Boys.
station?
The Boner Boys.
The Boner Boys.
Yeah.
Oh, Bone Zone?
Boneyard.
All right. Well, I'm excited. End of the day, I'm excited to see how good these people do. Because people are downplaying these creators. They are gonna. Some of them are gonna surprise some people.
Oh, yeah.
In the meantime, for now, let's kick it over to the COD corner and hear from the boys. Hitch, can you walk over there and tell them what's up?
Welcome back to another episode of the COD Corner, brought to you by Lamborghini. Get your Murcielago today at Lamborghini.com. So how has you guys' week been?
Yeah, let me hop on the site really quick.
Use code OpTic. It's 10% off.
Or something?
It's been all right.
Pretty good.
We were off yesterday, so.
You had
2
off
days
yesterday?
in a row. 2 days in a row, actually.
Been off 2 days.
So now Scrum start up today.
Now we got 10 days till land.
10.
Whoa.
Holy
9
shit,
days.
really?
Damn,
It's almost single digits.
That just made it real.
That did make
I
it
didn't know it
real.
was that close.
10 days, I'm going to have to see my opponent
Oh my god.
Holy.
Mucking.
looking across the stage like this.
You said 10 days.
You like that one?
Yeah, that's good.
They don't like it.
Have y'all?
I'm gonna go so hard in these matches this weekend.
I wonder what the production's gonna be.
What the fuck?
What is going on here?
The last of it? The last of my online experience? No.
Why are you looking at me?
I mean, they're still going to
Wait,
I still you mean this
we still have online
conversation.
matches.
there's still gonna be online league matches after.
I'm like, oh my god, am I joke to you or something?
So the next stage is online too, though. So it's not technically your last.
The majors and champs are on land, but the league matches are still online.
The tournament's like online.
Yeah. But you guys have 3 more games in the season? Stage? Sorry.
3 more.
2. Wait.
2?
We have 3 more tournaments.
No. How
We have
many
2 more
games
matches.
left in the stage?
2.
Oh, just 2.
Yeah.
Just this weekend.
Seattle and Thieves.
Oh, Seattle Thieves.
And then land.
So how do the Thieves look? I haven't been watching the other games really.
Well, good.
Ever since they brought back TJ, right?
Yeah, they're definitely better with Tej, but
Still
I don't
struggling.
know. They lost 2 games in a row, right? They lost to FaZe, which made FaZe is like really dominant, and then Paris, which was kind of crazy.
Oh, okay.
We got their trade.
You got the trade
Yeah.
on Paris?
On Paris, yeah.
We got the trade.
That is true. That is
For
true.
sure.
So then Seattle's on Thursday,
Yeah.
and then
Thieves Sunday.
Thieves Sunday. That's probably the marquee match. Have all of your matches been marquee matches?
A lot of them.
Like
We were talking about
guys.
whoever is the marquee like player always goes off. Literally always has like a 1.2 or 1.3.
Who's
Or 1.38.
That's
Yeah.
true, except for my match against FaZe, and I had a solid 0.9. So we'll just move on from that.
0.9?
Yeah.
I don't know what I had actually. I don't even-
could've
I just
bred
said
Wait,
that
is there a
case.
marquee
The first
player?
time or second time? The first
I
time
don't
you
even
did.
want to know actually. Let's move on actually.
First
I
time I
don't
had
know
us,
about
I don't know.
You had us?
You checked
Yeah,
TV.
0.5.
Tweeted you back. He hasn't.
It's all good.
No, you did.
He did tweet you back. Did you?
Dude, my neck is hurting so bad.
Just tell me everything.
trying to
You're
use
just like
the
looking
mic?
over and you're talking to Davis while like looking at me.
So, sorry, the Surge is on Thursday, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so then you haven't scrimmed? You have 2 days of scrims?
Yeah, 2 days of
Yes.
scrims.
Big
And then-
big scrim blocks? Like what do you do on like 2 day
Big scrim blocks. Big scrim blocks.
2 day preps or like all day scrims?
Yeah, right.
No?
2 sets.
Two
still.
sets.
Just 2 sets? And
Some
y'all are
S&D in
chilling?
there too.
Yeah, just yeah.
Are you still playing the dodgeball game? Or no?
Knockout City?
Knockout City? No.
No.
Nah, he fell off.
What?
So what do you
I was
guys
almost
do?
diamond. I was like,
He kind of dropped
I'm
me, I
Ruby.
guess. I don't know.
Oh, you were playing?
Yeah, I'm like,
Dude,
He was
you play
grinding
games.
ranked.
You play games under the radar. Like I didn't find out you were like grinding Valorant until. But you also don't play from here.
I played
fell off of
Monster. I played Monster Hunter Rise for like 8 hours yesterday.
Monster Hunter Eyes.
Monster Hunter Rise.
It's a Nintendo Switch game.
You just kill monsters.
Fuck yeah.
It sounds fun. It does sound fun.
It's fun.
Dude, wait, Bruce, have you been playing anything?
No.
No, just COD.
Yeah.
I mean, me and Bruce are winning
Dedicated.
chows out here. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Oh, you
Yo,
been playing
me and
those
Dill,
too?
Dill's got my trade in this.
Yeah, for sure.
Who'd you chow?
I feel bad sometimes because I know
Listen,
you guys
don't
are.
worry about it.
I know you guys are
Just know we're
chowing
up.
late at night, and I'm over there like especially like a couple nights ago. It was like I had to scream,
Yeah.
and I felt bad because I didn't know if you
Now,
guys.
the funniest shit was last year when I scrimmed out of here and I had the boom mic and you'd just be singing. We'd be mid scrims and all of a sudden like you're on a beat over there.
Yeah,
And these guys are like, "What the fuck?"
I didn't know you guys were. I try to keep it down when you guys are screaming, but then I forget.
It was just funny though.
Nick doesn't.
No, Nick doesn't. Nick doesn't keep it down at all.
Like, you died to a creeper, bro. Like, we're trying to practice.
How's Halo been?
I haven't played in a bit. It was fun.
Oh, because I know you were playing that for a little bit.
We've been playing hella games.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You guys all have your like games that you relax on, except for Bruce. He's just fucking
Just chows.
crotch.
100 send.
Are there still late night tournaments or no?
No, I mean there probably are, but they're probably just like $8 each and
Like
shit.
hackers and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that too.
Because that's why. I wonder if the PC or if the PC S&D scene will ever work. Do you think it'll ever work?
No,
Probably
probably not.
No,
No, it won't.
Not until we have an anti-cheat.
because like those kickoff tournament, like because the kickoff tournaments actually worked this year. But do you think next year the kickoff tournaments will even work? Because of
The hackers are so smart now.
the hackers
too.
are just going to
It's-
find it.
They'll give you like
immediately.
4 rounds. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, well, we could have
Yeah,
won that.
especially at the beginning of the game.
But then they just
Yeah.
literally just.
Yeah.
It's like you push B on defense and they go A every single time, and you're like, how did you know
Yeah.
where I was on the map?
They'll never just 6-0 you too or 6-1 you. They'll give you
Yeah.
some
I'm
rounds.
Trying here, man.
And they're not like
gotta give me
aimbotted.
Yeah, they're not aimbotting.
Usually
they're
people are like
walling.
walling. Yeah.
'Cause you
It's
need-
cool.
Do you think anyone has ever cheated? I've asked this question before, but never to all 4 of you. Do you think anybody's ever cheated or done something sketchy in the CDL?
There's been some sketchy
I'll let you
shit.
guys answer.
just yeah, like a yes or no question.
I don't know.
No.
I honestly don't know. Last year,
Besides like the start glitch thing or whatever, like that you could like press start and see what
Like
the
Yeah,
game
that's
glitches.
different.
I mean, last year people could have got away with it. This year, no one's getting away with it.
Right.
Because last year they didn't do IT checks. This year, every single series.
they monitor like the computers and
yeah,
stuff.
they check
Yeah.
our PCs. Last year, people could have been, and
I don't think anyone was.
I mean,
it's so
yeah,
it'd be
you
so
know- you
easy
never
to
know.
tell.
Yeah.
Like even like the sus clips, they're like he could have read that. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm sure like there's been a lot of times in COD where you guys like pre-aim something and you can see the other person through the wall and it just looks sketchy.
Yeah.
They do that in CS all the time. But I just thought I'd get you guys questions. So anyway, what are you guys looking forward to this week? Like what are you guys looking to fix and how do you what did you get out of the last series? Because you guys like kind of turned up.
We just
last
need to keep
series.
working on our map pool. Really, that's it. Our hard points looked really good. We need to expand like our search map pool and just get better at control. 'Cause I feel like control is such a swing game mode in a series, and like if we're, I think we lost the last 2 controls, right? But
Have
won
we?
the series.
No,
lost
we-
the Paris one.
no,
It's
we 3-0'd.
absolutely
Didn't we 3-0 our first team?
The last 2 series.
I mean, yeah, we lost the phase in Paris and control.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then we beat Minnesota.
Either way, like our control looked really good at the beginning of the year, and it's kind of like mellowed out. But other teams
Yeah.
have gotten really good at it too. So it's like
Right. And you guys have turned hardpoint around too.
Yeah.
So I'm sure that's difficult.
we've had like our spurts where like S&D was good and it was bad, and hardpoint was good and bad.
Your
so.
the S&D looks really good, and standoff looks like it plays well.
Yeah, it does.
Love that shit.
S&D
Yeah,
or standoff?
S&D hard carry right there to your left. I'll take it.
Number
Got it.
2 in the league.
He's been doing
Are
his
you?
thing.
Number 1 if you don't count insights. Smaller sample size.
It's not wrong.
You're on him.
All right. Well, that's.
number 1 in our.
I might have to
I don't
start.
even know how many maps he's played. He could have the same maps as me, and I just don't.
You're just.
You have like double his probably.
Yeah, no way. Because
Oh, yeah.
Played
the
a
major
final and shit.
Yeah.
That's true.
could be closer than I think, but I mean, I'm just trying to
You're number
claw
1 in
for
our hearts,
anything.
that's all that matters.
I'm trying to claw for anything
Yeah.
I can get
Yeah.
out of here. So just let me have it.
S&D Demon.
Yeah.
That's you.
That's me.
All right, guys. That's been another episode of COD Corner. Two games this weekend. Make sure to watch both of them, and we'll see you next time.
Look, I've always been a big fan of people doing something other than the thing that they're required to do on a daily basis. If they're playing Call of Duty 8 hours a day and they don't get a chance to play something else to on their off time, like that's no way to live, and it sort of shrinks the time that they have as competitors.
Yeah.
Right. It's all about. I mean,
I
obviously,
like hearing about like casual because it gets to a point where if you do this all the time, you don't like casually play ever like anything. Yeah. So I like hearing about when people.
Do you play anything casually like off stream?
I was grinding Pokemon Go for a little bit.
A little bit of Minecraft.
I still play Pokemon Go, which is fun, but that's on my phone, so you can just do it anywhere.
Just Warzone, because we don't get to stream enough Warzone, but usually we play Cold War and Rocket League. But Warzone's been the game I escape to. I usually play a lot with Blake.
Yep.
That's pretty much all we've been.
That's pretty much my leisure time.
Minecraft for the last, since 2009, has been the game that I play off stream the most. Ooh. If I just want to get lost and shit, I just work on my farm.
Yeah.
Literally work on my farm all day long. Because at the end of the day, I'm a farmer, and I'm a day. You guys remember that 90s?
Oh, yeah. I have no idea what that was.
No,
I was like,
I
know that song?
You do?
Yeah.
You don't know what I'm talking about?
You're talking about
Snow. The guy's name is Snow.
Yeah, he
this
has
white
glasses.
dude. Yeah, this white dude that sings.
He's a one-hit wonder.
Yeah, one-hit wonder.
It was in English, or?
It was in English, but he just made up some words and it became really popular.
Yes, I'm a farmer. I lick your boom boom down.
Yeah.
No?
You remember that song?
Joe's brother.
No.
Same vibe.
Do you know the lyrics to that song?
No.
Apparently there are lyrics. And I've always said, but apparently there are lyrics. I can't remember them.
I have no idea. Well, that's like the blue dabba dee dabba die conspiracy.
Blue dabba dee dabba da. Yep, pretty much.
I'm blue. If I was green, I would die.
No.
Oh, no, I will bleed.
I'm blue. If I OD, I will die.
That's cap.
That's all cap. It's
all cap. It's for sure. But like when you're in middle school and you're like, I will bleed, I will die. You didn't know that,
I did not. No. All right. So how come? So have you guys announced who you guys are playing?
Yes.
Yeah, we're playing with Holly.
With Holly.
Yep.
Shout out Holly live.
Yep.
Have you guys been practicing with her yet?
No, we've been here because we literally picked her as the third the day before we.
It's also very hard to practice because the games are on private matches, so we'll have to get like 100 people to play with us.
I mean, we'll definitely.
She's also been playing in like 3 tournaments.
Yeah, no, she's been. I mean, didn't.
Yeah, she's
played
gross, man.
Oh, she's nasty.
Like yesterday, she's been cooking it.
Yep.
Yeah. No,
and we've gotten the chance to play with her before. We had a lot of really great like free agent players that were available. We had a bunch to choose from, but we've already played with Holly. We've met her in person. We've hung out. So the chemistry is obviously going to be good, and she's nasty. So
that's good. I'm excited to see that. Did you see that the captains get a bonus? There's a bonus
a captain's payout.
Yeah, George was telling me about this. I haven't read about
if you guys come in first place, you get $20,000, or you guys get $20,000.
TST account, baby.
If I won that shit, I'm getting that shit. If I was captain, I'm getting that shit. I'm not sharing that shit. I'm gonna formula it.
Just pocket that shit.
Oh man, you know who cracks me up? Who the I always flip as to who the funniest in OpTic is. Yeah. Obviously not. I can't vote for myself, but I always flip between Seth. I don't know, because Foremost now.
Seth, Matt, and Will.
No, dude,
Will.
Maniac. There's no one funnier than Maniac. To me, if I was to pick, I'd say Maniac's the funniest.
I feel like Nick's type of humor is almost self-deprecating.
Yeah,
but like, I feel like
it's like sarcastic.
I love Nick, but it's like I laugh at Nick. I laugh with Formal.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nick wants you to laugh at him.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like
if Nick didn't cause so much stress in my life, I would be with him.
Yeah.
But he's still in the doghouse.
Bro, I fucking
the way he blows his stream, dude, it is the funniest thing.
I walked in today with a coffee in my hand, like vibing, and the first thing I hear is, "Great, I've played 2 duo matches and I'm already tilted." It's
like, give me another question. What is this?
Yeah, no, again, to me,
Dude, when somebody gives him a sub, he goes, "Let me guess, you only gifted 1 sub."
Yeah.
and he goes, "Yes, I've read about the Hook thing. Are there any other questions I can answer?" Like he was literally sitting talking to reporters.
I don't know. Just the one show that we just uploaded, which was Truth Pong. To me, that's like the funniest thing we've ever uploaded.
That was really
and maybe it's because I wasn't a part of it and I get to enjoy it as a spectator.
Yeah.
But man, I was crying, bro. Like,
So is it like if someone else makes a cup, you have to say a truth?
yeah, but one of them was like, how much money have you lost gambling? And then he's like, I wish Matt would have gotten that question. Bro, I'm like, oh my, like, which is, you know.
And at one point, Matt gets a cup and it says, "How much have you paid in taxes?" And Nick goes, "I'm really glad I didn't get that."
Oh man,
That's awesome.
it's really good. Hook and Slasher back on 100 Thieves. That to me again, you know,
Part of it is a risk, part of it's a no-brainer because we're going back to land.
Yeah.
Those are two of the most winningest.
You think Slasher's the no-brainer veteran?
I think both of them.
Both of them are nasty.
The other two guys did really well.
Drasa and Venom.
Yeah, they did very, very well.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you are paying those guys already and they're on your team,
You have to use them.
And the other two are I think you have to bring a sub. So the other two are going to the land regardless. So if something happens, the team's not gelling.
You have to bring one sub.
You have to bring one sub.
Yeah.
So they're probably going to bring.
Like you have to.
Yeah,
you have to bring one.
Yeah.
General's like, I got competition. I'm like, no, you don't.
No, you
don't. You're a sub.
You gotta
You're a
go.
sub. Yeah.
Has anyone ever been subbed in?
No.
For OpTic?
No, just in general.
Yeah.
No.
Draza last year.
He's talking about mid-series.
Oh, mid-series?
Yeah.
No. But I was thinking.
Not that I want there to be. I would.
Yeah.
I wouldn't
Listen
want someone not
to
to
this.
be
I
able to
would.
play.
I want to see it.
Well, I
Yeah,
mean,
that would
it's
be
like
I want to see
I
that.
just watched the
so
U.S.
bad.
men's national team where a dude got cleated in the chest. They subbed in. He became the hometown hero, and boom, we win.
Yeah, it was the goalkeeper.
It's
Psych,
like,
I lied. The only time that's ever happened is when Bruce got subbed in
That
for
is true.
OGLA.
Oh,
And
for
that shit was
Kenny.
so
Dude,
so
hype.
dope.
Fire.
Bro,
You
that's
wanted
what
to
I'm
cheer against them, but you
I
could never cheer
couldn't
against
cheer.
Bruce.
I-
Yeah.
That's the only time I didn't cheer against OGLA.
Yep. And then he tweeted the you know the Joe Burrow meme when he's smoking the cigar right before he walks out.
That shit's so hype. I always
I
said
literally
like
get goosebumps, dude.
Yeah.
I always said I know it's hurtful for chemistry purposes.
Yeah.
Because for an S&D, I mean,
Oh,
For
their
an-
camera's gonna be.
like if you had a player and he was just like, I don't want to play S&D.
Yeah.
Then you had an S&D star or an S&D player on your team, and that's what he did, and they flip-flopped. I think that would be so hype.
Can you do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's,
You can switch based on
Dude,
match.
you can have an entire only S&D team. I can have a team that only plays response and a team that only plays S&D.
But
Dude.
one person would have to stay.
What are
One
we
person was
doing?
That would be dope.
I know. Trust me. Well,
Shitting
first
on
of all,
main stage. He's like, just so you know, game 5, you guys are up, TST.
Dude, I'd be like,
Dude,
oh,
that'd be so sick.
dude, because S&D's always game 5, so.
Yeah.
That'd be
Yeah,
lit.
well,
I mean, I'd get destroyed for 3 years. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, I called
I'm
it.
just
I
saying.
called it last year that this year was going to be the most competitive Call of Duty we've ever seen. Obviously, because it shrunk. And look at that. How many game
shrunk and it's
11s?
online.
Oh, dude, the competition
Game-
is insane.
How many game 5 round 11s?
Bro, you know what trips me out the most when people, like, they're playing, even if they play Paris or Surge, whoever the fuck is in last place, like, I don't think the public understands. I seriously don't think that they
The
understand.
minuscule difference.
I don't think that they understand that they are a fucking pro team full of
It's a
fucking
pro
demons.
team. Like, come on.
I mean, I think the only one that stands out is FaZe. I mean, even Surge to Paris, people
Or Toronto.
like Surge has been taking people. They've been taking maps.
Yeah.
They just
LAG
can't.
beat- yeah.
They just can't close it out.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's like there's a
there's so
closer
many.
gap there. It's just it seems like sometimes when FaZe plays, it seems like they're unbeatable.
I think that if Surge plays two more, or they don't make a change, if Surge doesn't make changes, I think that they will be able to get there. Because they haven't. They've lost by very, very, very
Like
little.
game 5.
By fucking 2 mistakes.
Yeah.
Right.
You make one less mistake, you're closer. You make no mistakes at one game, you fucking win that shit.
Right. Yeah.
Anyway, so talking about obviously Hook and Slasher, I'm excited to see what they do,
Yeah.
especially on land. That's a good call out. Obviously, like they're one of the
Yeah.
best ones. So why don't we hear from the horse's mouth? I'm gonna go over there, ring up Mr. Nate Shot Haig, and see his thoughts as to why he did what he did.
And we have the illustrious, the famous, the world-renowned CEO of 100 Thieves, ex-Call of Duty player professionally, X Games gold medalist, the first to win a $1 million tournament, the first to cut the first $1 million deal, the first to be the first. God damn it, my boy, my brother, Mr. Nadeshot Matthew Haig. What's up, boy?
Damn, brother. I'll tell you what, that's the best. Your introductions to me just keep getting better and better. We got to have 100 Thieves take some notes. At least Enable, he does his Run It Up show, and he gives me the wackest intros. That was fire.
Yeah, you know what? The fact that he doesn't give you a fire intro after all you've done for him, you know what I'm saying? Keeping him employed. Man. You know what I'm saying? Like giving him some light. And Enable, god damn it, do better, man. Matt's got more championships than you do in Call of Duty.
No, I think he actually has me beat.
Does he?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I have 7. I think he's got like 9 or something.
Okay, well, Enable, my brother, I take it back. Anyway, Matt, I wanted to have you hop on here. Obviously, it's your homestand. Thank you so much for hosting it. Are you guys having fun in Call of Duty thus far?
Yeah, I mean, I think we're having fun. I think this season has been interesting from the outside perspective looking in, and even the inside looking out, if I'm being honest. We have tried and tested a bunch of different lineups with a bunch of different players. And I know that it might be confusing from the public's eye, and I understand why it would be, but I actually think this year has been super informative, hopefully for the community. I don't think there's anything wrong with experimenting with different lineups. I mean, if we're in a franchise system where we're allowed to field multiple players across like an academy team or however it's handled, for me, in my mind, if you have a team like FaZe or if you have a team like Toronto, those guys look unbeatable in a lot of different cases. Yeah. And when you have young talent that has never had an opportunity to try to shine, why not give it an opportunity? You know what I mean? And so I think it's been turbulent and it's been difficult, but for us moving back into the rest of the year with LAN coming back and some of the struggles from our younger players not being able to perform when we need to. Also, I just want to add, incredibly talented, very, very talented, but there definitely is an art to performing in scrims and then showing up on stage. And it's a muscle that you build. So I don't think that they're lost causes. I actually think they will improve as they get older, get more time under their belt. But with COD Champs coming up, stage 4, stage 5, I don't actually know the structure of the rest of the season down to a T. But I think Slasher, Hook, TJ, and Kenny give us our best shot at winning. Veteran talent.
Yeah. No, I agree. I mean, I like the fact that everybody's utilizing every tool in the playbook, right? Picking up people from the AM scene, putting them in reserves, putting them on a 4-day contract or whatever to get up and running. That's definitely something that teams should take advantage of. Obviously,
and funny enough too, not to cut you off, but it's just back in the old school days of Call of Duty when teams were trying to sketch and there weren't any contracts. Players would just have an agreement, like a verbal agreement. All right, this is our 4. But if they want to try somebody else out, they would all hop on burner accounts and just start scrimming together to see what would work. So this has been done before. This is how it used to be done.
Yeah.
And now that everything's a little bit more formal, I think there was a time where you couldn't do that. But now that we're regionalized and we're in this league, I think that you might see more of it in the future, and I don't think that's a bad thing.
Yeah, no, I'm all for it. I personally don't subscribe to it. I'm a big believer in saying like let's stick together until we literally don't know what's up. But you know, obviously the performance that we have on our team and obviously hasn't been what we want. Like every single time somebody's like, "We're here to win." Oh, you're the team that's here. You're the only team that's here to win. Let me shake your hand, buddy. Like everybody's here to win. You know what I mean? So it's a matter of how you get there. Will we ever make a roster change? I mean, again, I don't think so. I think that once we get closer to champs or past champs, and you know, we will reevaluate the situation, and you know, hopefully we stick together. I'm a big fan of keeping everything intact. I don't like change, especially when we're a couple of dials away from being a performing team. I'm with it, but I agree, man. You know, Toronto's nasty. Obviously, Atlanta FaZe is nasty. So we gotta do what we can to see if we can, you know, be as competitive as possible to do something like that. The fact that you are new to the scene, right? You're the newest team in the league, and you're still, you know, obviously like what, 5th right now or 6th, something like that. I don't know either, so don't feel bad that you don't know.
5th or 6th. I think we're 6th right now.
All right, talk to me about the World Series of Warzone. Who's your team? Are you excited? Have you announced your team? Like, I don't even know.
Man, I'll tell you what, World Series of Warzone,
Are you excited?
I don't actually know how much I can say. I'm very excited. I think bringing the best players together for a formal tournament that everybody can follow, that hopefully globally people will be following, I think is amazing. I don't have a team locked in yet.
Yeah.
Actually, it was a point of contention that I'm not upset about. Bro, I got so many things to worry about right now. I'm going to do my best to win. But everybody started posting about finding teammates, and I had like explicit orders to not do that.
Yeah.
And I didn't even know that I could start looking for players because the format that I was under the impression that's happened, it still is happening.
Yeah.
But people will find out more in the future. But yeah, I don't have teammates yet. I'm kind of worried about it. I don't know who the hell I'm going to play with.
I think you can find the two of your teammates, surely, that play Call of Duty professionally right now. I mean, don't you have a Warzone team? Isn't it Tommy and fucking whoever else?
They're all playing with their boys because they grind every day, as they should. I mean, I'm not going to hold them back.
Yeah. No, I mean, I'm pretty sure
Tommy and Rated are having a little bit of a rift as well. They've been chirping at each other. We got to nip that in the butt.
Wait, within your own team?
Yo,
I love that.
I'll tell this story real quick because I think you'll like it. It's basically like old school Call of Duty online tournaments, like the S&D GB tournaments.
Yep.
Tommy and Rated are teammates, and bro, I was doing like a top secret project yesterday. I filmed for like 18 hours across 2 days, and it's like 3 p.m. and I'm still working yesterday. I'm exhausted.
Yeah.
I get a DM from Tommy coming in hot.
He's
like, I can't believe that Rated, who's supposed to be my teammate, he forfeited me when we were in the finals together because I had to go play a match. And I'm like, yo, hey, first of all, brother, I'm going to get to the bottom of this. But second of all, I don't know why you're coming at me with fire like that.
Yeah.
I've been busy. I've got no context. Yeah. Don't talk to me like that.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, my bad, brother. I was just heated.
Yeah.
And so, apparently Rated forfeited him. I don't know. I'm trying to get to the bottom of it. But, yo, listen, I'm not mad at them. I'm just like, look, boys, you guys are a part of 100 Thieves. It kind of reminds me of F1. You guys might not like each other, or there might be some history there.
It reminds me of 60-50 when you and Seth had that incredible gameplay on Raid, and you guys both could have uploaded, and you guys had your little spat over it.
There was some innocence there, though. But, yeah, these guys been around the block. I'm just saying, I'm like, yo, look. Our fans are watching, and when they see you two jawing off at each other, come on, man, let's reel it in.
Yo, let me ask you this. Now, obviously, with the amount, the amount of roster changes that you guys have had, like obviously you're not the same way that I've never been a part of any single roster change unless, like, I mean, obviously making it happen. Do you feel like you're getting a lot of heat for a lot of the changes when you're not even part of those conversations? Obviously, you have like a staff that handles it. You have a coach, you have a GM, like all this stuff, and you're still the big face. So obviously, you're the one that gets it. Does that bother you?
No, man. To be honest with you, in the same way that people deal with negative comments on the internet, I always say it's a muscle that you build over time or grow over time. I have pretty thick skin now. There's not a lot of things people could say that bother me. And a lot of times I've taken the fall for some things or decisions that the company has made in the past where I mean, I knew that I didn't really cause that issue, but I'm not going to go out and say, "Oh, I'll start pointing fingers."
Whoa! Let me see what you waving your right hand. What's that on the knuckles?
Oh yeah, hell yeah, 60-50.
Oh, that looks nasty. I think I'm gonna have to match your energy there, brother.
Yo, bro, you have to do it.
Nick and I were talking about getting 1, 2, 3, 5, 60-50. Well, 60-50, 1, 2, 3, 5, 60-50, 1, 2. Yeah.
My feelings would be hurt if I wasn't. Yeah, I can't do that. You guys deserve it. All right. But yeah, man, I mean, it's really at the end of the day, I'm the leader of the company. I got to act like a leader. So look, man, sometimes you got to do things that you don't think you should be blamed for, or you got to take it on the chin and keep moving. But for this specifically, I don't think people have been really giving me too much heat. Listen, I trust JCap. I trust Mud Dog. I don't think people really understand how smart and thoughtful they are. And I think a lot of that is because sometimes I even told Cap himself, I'm like, the way that you respond on social media, I know that's you. I've known you for over 10 years. I know it's not going to change, but that's why people come at him, because he don't take no bullshit. And I respect that to a certain extent as well. So look, man, we made a lot of changes. At the end of the day, I hope our players know that it's nothing personal, and I hope the community knows it's because we're trying to win. And
so you're the team. No, I'm kidding.
Shut the fuck up, man. Yeah, man. Yo, look, I don't mind being blamed for shit. At the end of the day, man, I'm comfortable with who I am, and so I know what's right and what's wrong, and somebody's opinion about me doesn't reflect who I actually am. So
amen to that, man. Well, look, I won't waste any more of your time. I know the project that you're working on. I'm excited for you to announce it. Super sick. Congratulations on that. And we'll see you some other time there, partner. When are you coming back to Texas?
Oh man, I'm gonna come for the major, bro.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm gonna come. I tell you what, man, we had a really great idea, which I'll tell you off camera because I don't want nobody to steal it, and the shit would have been fire.
Yeah.
But we just have too many things happening in LA right now, and with COVID, it kind of made it a little like it would have been a little dicey to do, and I didn't want people bitching online. But it's once we do it, you're gonna be mad that you didn't do it yourself. Trust.
All right. Well, we'll see.
It would have been sick. I tell you what, I think it would have been the most viewed Call of Duty event aside from the CDL of the year.
Yeah?
I mean, it would have been, yo, I'll tell you, it shit would have been, yo, you want me to text you and you can react to it?
Yeah, text me and then I'll react to it here. But yeah, look, I know that you guys do it big over there, super well. So.
Why are you talking like we're on camera right now? Just talk like you're my boy.
I can't talk to like you're my boy. I only do that on the phone, brother. When the camera's on, I'm very direct and professional, as you obviously know.
Okay, I'm texting you right now. I want to see your
all right.
Reaction.
So right now, Nate is sending me a thought of an idea that they had for their home series, online or offline.
It's gonna be in person.
Oh, and also for like an actual in-person event. So you could probably still do it in the future, whether or not
We
we're
are
allowed
gonna
to
do it in the future.
Yeah, whether we are allowed to or not. Let's see. Ooh, that is sick. But I've had that. Yeah. That's look. I've had that idea before. So yeah,
Shut the fuck
I
up,
have.
dude.
We talk about it all the time here. So look, I think it's a great idea, mostly because I've had this idea before. So at least you're thinking in the right parameters of reality and thoughtfulness.
I hate this guy.
Anyway,
all right, bro, get me out of here.
Yeah, we'll
man.
see you last time, man. Can't wait to see you. Can't wait to see you in person, man.
Hey, listen to me, because Hector's never said this before. If you hate on success, then success will hate on you. And this man Hector is hating. I'm out. Peace.
Look, I'm with him. I personally don't know what changes are being made, if there are changes being made. And anybody in the public that says you got to do is like, look, the only good thing that people in my position are good for is to facilitate them to do that. Aside, anything that happens in game, trust me, boys, and girls, I have nothing to do with. Who the fuck am I to be like, oh, you know what? You know who we need?
Yeah.
We need a player like Octane. You know, like I'm not that guy. I'm not that. Let them make the decisions.
Yep.
They'll be the like it's a win-win for me.
Yeah.
I was like, what do you guys want to do? All right, cool. I'll get it. Boom. They're happy. Yeah. The fans are mad at you. Might be mad at them.
Right.
Yeah, right.
Keep loving me.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not the bad guy.
As much as I like joking around with Cap, and boy's got thick skin.
Yeah, he's
And
been
you
taking
need
a lot of
it. You
heat.
need it because I mean you're taking shots from people that have no idea what's going
Well,
on and act
You
like
wonder how many twit longers he's got saved in his phone.
The thing is, this is like,
He's
well, I
ready.
mean, he released one, but that's what Nate, like as Nate just said, right? Like, he does still fire back to people. He's a no bullshit kind of guy. Speaks his mind on it, the whole nine. But when you get to that's a player's mentality. When you get to be a coach, you have to, and obviously he's used to it, right? So it should be easier for him to just be like, dial it. I mean, I'm not telling him what to do. I'm just saying, to dial it back and not be as far like you don't need to explain yourself to people, man. You're the fucking coach.
right.
Yep.
Yeah. Exactly.
For you, if somebody calls you a moron, it's just, who are they? Like, they have zero insight as to what happens behind the scenes. More importantly, how are they qualified to do something? It'd be the same thing as me talking shit every single year about the Chicago Bears and how we don't have a good quarterback, hopefully until this year. Like, I don't know what happens backstage. I don't know if the player just hates the cold and didn't want to go. Oh, you guys didn't get that quarterback. He didn't want to come because it was cold, and we're going to throw him under the bus because he's like, mind your business.
Yeah.
I'll mind my business when it comes to that. All right, so end of the show. As we're getting closer, we're gonna go through the matches that are gonna happen. You guys are gonna tell me who you think.
Good.
Don't tell me why, because we're gonna push through these super quickly.
Yep.
And we'll start obviously today, 2 o'clock. Los Angeles Gorillas versus the Toronto Ultra. Who do you have?
Ultra.
Ultra.
Do you have Ultra? What's the score, Hitch?
I got 3-1.
3-1.
Do you want to wait for your fucking turn? Jesus fucking Christ! You know what?
Synergy.
Yeah.
What?
Go
Who do you got?
Yeah, you go
You're
next.
going last
The
now,
la-
buddy.
I've been
Well,
on
I
the
went first.
I've been on the pre-show one other time, and I was like, I can't stand the Gorillas branding. They're getting smoked,
Yeah.
and then they wipe the next team. So I
Yeah.
owe them one.
You owe them
Yeah, you
so
do.
Gorillas is winning this.
Gorillas is winning.
I just owe it to them.
All right. Score?
3-2.
I'm gonna go with Gorillas 3-2 as well. I just have a feeling that Papa App is gonna
There you go.
Dadathy.
yeah, he's gonna datify.
Daddy.
All right, Jorge, who do you think? LAG or Toronto?
I gotta think about this one. No, I was kidding. Ultra 3-1.
3-1. All right, Hitch. Seattle search. Chat.
I think we
Chat.
got it.
I want to see it. I want to see who you're picking too. Don't play no games with me. You don't get to call us out on our bad picks if you're not going to put your picks out in the public.
That's true.
That's
All
fair.
right. So Seattle Surge versus Chicago. Go ahead, chat.
I think we're
Don't let me down.
I think we're gonna keep the 3-0 thing going. Oh wait, we lost 3-1. We'll 3-0 this week.
3-0 this
3-0.
week against Seattle Surge.
I think so.
I got 3 as well, actually.
3-0.
I'll say 3-1.
3-1 Optic. Same. 3-1 Optic. Chat. I love the way that you guys are thinking too.
Yep.
London Royal Ravens versus the New York Subliners. Who do you got over there?
I think the Subliners are taking it 3-1.
3-1 against the Subliners. Oh, okay. The Subliners winning.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do the same thing. Subliners 3-1.
They're nasty.
Yeah,
what do you think it is? Is it the game? The play style? Do you think they just found the perfect combination of players?
Clay just knows how to
Hey,
find the
that's
players.
exactly what I was gonna
I don't
say.
know what it is, but Clay somehow just knows how to find the players and how to work with them. Like, they're actually nasty.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Clay seems like a super transparent
Yeah.
player to me. Like, he doesn't like hide his emotions and stuff. Like, he's all about it, one way or the other. I think they're gonna have 30. The Ravens.
3-0.
I think it's 3-0.
I'm gonna go with you. Subliners 3-0. Minnesota Rocker versus the Los Angeles Thieves.
I think Rockers are gonna win 3-2.
You don't think that this is the time?
It's
that's
just hard.
It's hard.
It's hard to keep changing. Now it's very possible that
Of course.
LA could 3-0.
Of course.
Yeah.
But
It's very possible that any of these teams can beat any of the other teams.
it's true. Yes.
So, all right. So you're saying Rocker. Who do you got,
I
George?
got Rockers, well, 3-0.
3-0.
Yeah.
I got Thieves 3-1. I think. I think they're gonna come out hot.
I'm gonna go 3-2 Los Angeles Thieves as well. Royal Ravens versus the Los Angeles Gorillas.
I think the Ravens are gonna take it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
3-1.
3-1 Ravens. What do
I
you got?
got 3-1 Los Angeles.
What? Gorillas? Really?
Yeah.
I haven't really watched too many Ravens games.
It's gonna be a good series.
Yeah,
That's
it is.
gonna be
series.
good.
I'm gonna go 3-2. I'm gonna give the edge to the Ravens though.
3-2 Ravens as well for me. Atlanta FaZe versus the Minnesota Rocker. I think the Rocker are going to take this one personally. Who do you got? Chat, you guys agree with me?
I think they're gonna take it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna take
Exactly.
it. For sure.
That's why I said it the way I said it. What do you think?
Phase 4-0.
FaZe 4-0. All right. What do you think, Corbin?
Phase 4-0 as well.
4-0. Same. I'm going to go with FaZe 4-0.
Dude, you just can't vote against them, to be honest.
All right. The next follow-ups. So the last two were Saturdays. These next two or this next one. This is so weird. Why do you guys put it like this? It's like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then they have like this massive gap, and then Saturday, Sunday.
I think that's just how it is on the website.
Stop. Well, I listen. I want you guys to type it next time.
Type it out.
Yes,
write
because-
it in the mark.
Yeah, write it down. The mark.
Fax it.
All right. So Mutineers versus Dallas Empire. Mutineers haven't played at all up until this Saturday, and they only play one match this week. I think it's against the Dallas Empire. I think because of what happened between Formal and Ian, that Ian's gonna be on his shit.
Probably.
Yeah. So I don't think. I think
3-1
Dallas
Dallas?
Empire it has some fire underneath them now.
Doing Dallas? Okay.
I'm down for 3-1 Dallas.
All right, 3-1 Dallas. What do you think?
I got 3-2 Florida.
3-2 Philly.
I think Mutineers are winning too.
Yeah.
Because we were playing Warzone and I was like, yo, Seth, you guys winning? He was like, they didn't win a map. I was like, sheesh. So I'm going with
Who?
Mutineers. Empire.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Damn, is that public, dude?
Damn.
It's exposing.
Exposed.
Sexposing? Is that what you said?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Jesus. I am going to go with Mutineers. 3-1. I agree. Seattle Surge for the first match on Sunday versus Paris Legion.
Seattle Surge 3-0.
Seattle Surge 3-0. Really?
Dang, okay.
I'm feeling
It was
it.
confident. Seattle 3-1. Seattle 3-1.
Agreed.
I disagree. I think that Paris Legion is going to beat. I think so. I think Paris Legion is going to come out on top.
They got it.
So I wish them well. 3-2. Chad, I'm keeping an eye on what the fuck you're typing, so be better. Toronto Ultra versus the New York Soul.
That's
This is going to be
a really good game.
That's a 3-2.
That should have been the marquee.
It's 3-2 somebody.
3-2 somebody. I don't know who I'm picking. I might go with.
I think New York's going to take it.
New York. 3-2 New York, to be
3-2
honest.
New York?
I think
I'm
New
going with
York's.
Ultra. I think Ultra's going to win that.
I'm with Ultra, too.
I think New York's going to win.
Yeah, we're split right down the middle.
Ultra's
Chat,
taking
it's
that
up to you guys to break the
marquee
thing.
match.
I think it is going to go all the way to a map 5.
It's going to be a really good
And I
series.
think Ultra take it. I think Ultra do take it. I do. Shout out Kleenex. Love that name.
Kleenex.
Such a dope name. All right, and the last match, the creme de la creme, the creamery of the creamery, the cherry on top, Sunday's match at 5 o'clock, LA Thieves versus Chicago.
Beautiful.
Also known as Big OpTic.
OG, baby.
3-1.
3-1.
We lose the S&D.
Okay.
You think we lose the S&D?
Okay.
What do you
I
think?
guarantee you Matt's going to go off this series.
Oh,
I guarantee
yeah.
you.
Oh, Matt's also got something to prove. You know what I mean?
I got 3-0 OpTic.
People talk out of school.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't play this shit.
Yeah.
I'm on my own business.
I'm going to go with 3-1.
3-1.
OpTic. Yeah. 3-1.
3-1. I'm going to do the same thing. 3-1, OpTic. And those are our matches. Guys, I can see what you're typing, and I appreciate it. Thank you so much for having a back. That's going to do it for this episode of the OpTic Pre-Show presented by Mavex. If you guys want, click the first link in the description down below. Go over there and tell them who sent you. Enjoy the Call of Duty for the rest of the weekend. I'll be around. I'll be in the chat. I missed it.
Good try.
Send it over there.